Reading the poets has been the dullest of things, and I see that kind of the same way with music now. Listening to the musicians has been the dullest of things. Now, where did I get this from? Charles Bukowski. But I am not Charles Bukowski, but I have studied this man. I have watched many videos on this man, like I have watched many videos on other people like George Carlin, Osho, um, I always Bill Hicks. The list goes on and on. I could sit here and keep naming people, but the thing that is so misunderstood about people like him and I is we are artists that we do things in the moment. We do what we feel in that time. It comes out like a hot beer shit. It's not planned. It's not organized. It's not something that you're sitting there thinking about. How can I impress these people? How can I make these people like me? What can I do to fit into the mold of what everybody else is doing? See, that's why it's everything is shit. It's not real. There's some type of trick going on here. This is the same thing he says. And it's amazing how he just freestyles this stuff. And I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video I'm talking about. Maybe this can catch some kind of fire for you to look at more of his stuff or other people's stuff like George Carlin, Bill Hicks, who else? There's so many other people. I mean, Francis Ford Coppola and his movies, Apocalypse Now. That's a movie that really, really inspires me. That is like one of a kind that will never be again. And it's like we are in the age of it's kind of like everything is entertainment. I don't have a problem with entertainment, but it's like everything is entertainment. Everything is about money. Everything is about bragging and boasting. Everything is about a woman showing her body and her ass and shaking her ass. And I don't have a problem with women and sexuality. I love women and I love sex. But when our message, not even message, I'm not even going to say message. Screw that shit. I'm not even going to say a message. When all that we can talk about is one certain thing all the time, and that's what we base our craft on or our platform on, there's nothing there. It's dead. It's dead in the water. It's a duck that's been shot long ago and it's been floating on the water, and it's starting to decay. There's maggots on it. There's flies flying around. This is why I resonate so much when he says it has to come natural. It has to be like a hot beer shit. You look at the turd and you can smell the stench of the turd coming up. And when you flush it, there's this sense of sadness that it goes away because you know that it's real. You know that it's something that happened, that came out of you, there was no bullshit about it. Even though it was shit, there was no bullshit to it. And most people, they're planning their art. They're thinking of how to impress people with their art. They're thinking, how can I fit into the culture with their art and their music? And then they label themselves all these things that they're not even those things that they're labeling themselves as, but they give themselves labels that they ain't, but they're labeling themselves with things, and they're giving themselves this agenda to go by, or how to be a certain type of artist. You're not a type of artist. You are the person. The story is yours. It's art has got to be in the moment. It's got to be something that just comes out of you. It's a feeling. It's what you're going through. It's what you've been through. It's what you experienced in life. It's the things that you've learned, and you express that in the moment spontaneously. You're not sitting here thinking, how can I impress these people? How can I play to the gallery? How can I make people love and like me? See, when you're basing your art and your music and your channel on that, it's not real. It's fake nonsense. It's not genuine. It's not authentic. It's something that it's a trick being played. It's some kind of game being played here. And I'll let you watch the video with Charles Bukowski where he says this. And I watched this video literally hundreds of times. I mean, I literally watched it hundreds of times, like a lot of his other videos and a lot of other videos out there, because I study these things, but I don't emulate these people. I don't emulate them. I do it my own way. I give it my own twist. I do it how I do it. I'm not doing it to get people to like me. I'm not doing it to get people to follow me. I'm not, even though, yes, I would say keep up with what I'm doing. Of course, you need people to keep up with you as an artist. If you want to be an artist or a musician or make videos, yes, you have to have people that follow you. But I'd say don't be a follower, even though you are following me on a channel. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like me. Don't emulate me. Don't copy me. There's too many people out here. There's way too many carbon copies. And we are not carbon copy people. Every single person is different. Every single person has a different story to tell. Every single person has a different feeling. They're experiencing different things. They're going through different things. They're living a different way. They had different things happen. They like different colors. They like eating different food. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But yet all that I keep hearing is the same recycled shit over and over again. I mean, we are literally... I really think this for myself. I don't care what others think. I don't care what other people think anymore. I literally think we are in the era of wannabes, emulators, and carbon copies. And people don't even realize, if they would just be themselves, if they would just express how they really feel, and get the shit off of their chest that they need to, we could use our bad energy, our good energy, our calm energy, our polite energy, our down and out energy, our lonely energy, our fun energy, whatever type of energy you have, you can use that in the arts, music, writing, film, photography, sculpting, play acting, acting. There's architecture. There's so many things that you can put these feelings into. Do you understand? It's not just one thing. It's not just bragging and boasting about what you have. Now, am I saying that I'm never going to do a song where I'm like, seeming like I'm, I'm fly or I'm cool? I'm not saying I won't ever do a song like that, like saying things like I got swing and I got swang, because I make beats without quantization. And I do. I put my own swing to the beats I make. So that's my thing. That's something I do. And I don't think we really understand this. Like, these energies that we have, we could be putting into something. See, we don't know how to We don't know how to focus our energy on something. We don't know how to put it into something, to put it to use. I don't want to say good use or bad use. Just put it to use in this world. And most people, they hold on to it, or they try to make it something for other people, or they attempt to have people like them or love them, or they do it like everyone else is doing it because they're scared that they're not going to fit in, and then they're in fear that, oh, if my thing doesn't blow up, or nobody comments, or nobody likes the video, then I failed and nobody likes it, and oh, poor me, poor me, nobody likes my stuff now I'm going to feel sorry for myself. And it's like, get over yourselves out there. It's time to get over yourself and start being yourself. This is the problem on social media. This is the problem with this culture today, is it's so worried about if other people will like it, or other people will approve of it, or if it will be socially accepted. And I ask y'all, screw that shit. We don't have to, you don't, I don't want to say we, because there is no we. It's only you and I. It's only individual people. You can do whatever you want to do, and until you say, look, this is what I'm doing. And for me, I know that I had to be by myself for a long time to know myself and to actually be myself. I had to get away from the opinions and the views and the thoughts of other people. And this is why someone like Charles Bukowski, he was always by himself when he was writing and stuff. Because otherwise, I think if he was around a lot of people, his writings would have been different. They wouldn't have been what they were, because he would have been trying to write to the masses. You cannot try to write or do music or anything to the masses. It has to be because you want to do it. It has to be because you like it. You did it the way that you did it. You made it sound the way that you made it sound. See, everybody's looking up these things on YouTube, and even I did it. And even I'm guilty of this. Not that it's anything to be guilty of, but I don't do it anymore, because I realized I'm the only one that can make my own stuff the way that I want to make it. Like, I listened to these guys talking about back a while ago. Not no more like that. Hardly ever. Once in a while I might look up something, but it's just because I might be bored or something. But you have people telling you how to mix your beats and how to put sound effects on it, and what levels to mix at, and what thing to do, and how to do this, how to do that. And everybody's listening to these how-to videos. How to do this thing, how to be this thing, how to express yourself when you're around women, and all this other shit. And it just goes on and on. And it's like, if you don't know what you want, and you don't know who you are, and you don't know what you like, then don't do it at all. That's what I say. I say don't do it at all. If you don't do it because you really want to do it, and you really have a passion for it, and you have compassion for others, and you're doing it in your spare time, your alone time, your time that is your time, then I wouldn't do it, because there's already too many people on this social thing where they're trying to impress people. They're bragging about everything. They're talking about the same shit. It's just conditioned shit. It's just shit that they've been brought up with, that they learned from somebody else, and they're still spewing all these things out. And I understand that some things don't change, but some things do change. And the things that don't change, I understand we're humans and we do a lot of the same shit on a daily basis. I understand that. But when it comes to the arts and music and writing and everything, I'm talking about everything in one bundle. It's if you're not willing to just say what it is that you say and be what it is that you are and do what you do because you want to do that. You know that this is you and you have no doubts. You cannot have any doubts. If you're doubting yourself, then you know that you don't know what you want yet. If you're doubting yourself, then you are not sure of yourself. If you're doubting yourself, you're saying that this is really not me, because you shouldn't be doubting yourself. There should be no doubts there. If there's still any doubts there, then you don't know who you are. You're not really being you if there's any doubts. If you do something and you say, I don't know if I should have did that, then you weren't being you in the moment. You weren't expressing yourself really how you needed to express yourself. You really weren't putting yourself out there. And then when it comes down to a situation where you have to be honest about it, then you're going to have to lie about shit because you know you weren't being sincere with yourself. Now, I'm not saying this is every single person out there, but I know the most of the populace is going by this social thing where they have to look like something. They have to be wearing all the gold and silver chains. You know, they got to have the certain haircut. They got to have the certain clothes. They got to, talk about the same things. They have to be in a certain category. They got to sound like someone or they got to put themselves in a certain genre and all this shit. I am no genre. I am not a genre. I am a person with a person with many personalities. I am a person that thinks of many things. I'm not some category. I am someone that has many experiences, and I learned many things, and I know many things, and I express many things, and I go through many things. And it's like, my goodness, it's like, and then when it comes to freestyling things, there's really nobody out there that really freestyles stuff. It's all just planned. It's all organized. It's all thought of before they do it. It's like, can we be in the moment is the thing that I wonder. Can we be in the moment? Can we just write a simple line like Charles Bukowski said? The dog walked down the street. Can we write a simple line like that without fooling ourselves or making it more than what it is, or trying to seem like we're more than what we really are, or talking down on ourselves? Can we just be ourselves? Can we just do what we do? Can we just be what we're gonna be? It's like, I'm to this point where I'm just so over worrying about what another artist or what another musician is doing, because I already know what they're doing. I can analyze them and listen to them and see what they're doing. And I know the people that are free. I know the people that are just being themselves and enjoying themselves and actually are in the moment. I can just tell when I look at these people. I can just tell when they're doing that or they're not doing that. And this is not to scare people away. This is not to scare people and for you to be frightened of me. It's just, like I said, I can't fake this shit. I will not fake it until I make it. I will not do that. And there's so many people, that's what they're doing. They're faking their art. They're faking their craft. They're faking who they really are. They're not talking about shit that goes on in their life. They're telling you shit that they want to make you seem like they're like. They want to seem like they're something. They want to tell you that they're these things that they're really not. They want to make it seem like they're this big figure, or they're this big tough guy, or they, sell all these drugs to the community, and they're doing all this stuff. They're just these people that can never lose. They can never fall and scrape their knee. They can never break a finger. They can never break a sweat. Like these women and men. I mean, it's both men and women. It's just all over the place, and I get so sick and tired of seeing this facade. It's not a craft, it's not art, it's a facade, it's a mask, it's a permanent dress, a permanent outfit that people are wearing and putting on every day. And when they get home, they take it off. When no one's around, they take it off. And then when they're by themselves, they take it off. And they're really doing whatever they do. But then when they come around people, gotta put the outfit on, gotta put the jewelry on, gotta put the smile on, gotta put the socialite attitude on, gotta put the I'm doing fine on, gotta put the oh, look at my fancy dinner I made on. You gotta put it on for people. Put on a happy face, put on the, oh, everything's fine. When people know that our human nature is not like this. It's just not like this. So anyway, I'm going to leave a link in the description because I can just go on and on about this stuff because I know what I want for me. I know what I'm going to do because however I feel, that's what I'm going to do. Whatever I'm going through, that's what I'm going to do. Whatever I went through, that's what I'm going to talk about. However I'm feeling in the moment, that's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to do anything other than what I am right now. You understand? So, whatever. I'll leave a link in the description of the video I'm talking about. I know for me, it's one of them videos that there's only a few like them. And this man freestyled this video. He didn't write this. He didn't think of it before he did it. He just said it. He just said this video. That's poetry in motion. And I think that's the name of the video, Poetry in Motion. That is poetry in motion, folks. Take notes, but don't emulate. Take notes, but don't copy. Take notes, but don't be a carbon copy. Take notes, but don't be a wannabe. Put your own twist to it. Put your own life in it. It doesn't matter what you did or what you've been through, or if you're a bum or you're a loser or you can't make a fucking scrambled egg dish. It doesn't matter. Then say you can't make scrambled eggs. If you can't make scrambled eggs, say I can't make fucking scrambled eggs. It's not that hard to be you. It's really not. So anyway, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Thank you for watching. Any support is appreciated. Thank you, and till next time, I'm out. Be colorful.